Hello there, everyone. I'm just gonna bring this out a bit. In this series, I'll be talking about. I'll be integrating mobile ng, MOBILENIG, or whatever that is, mobilenig.com. Okay, into BBP. So, as we have done for other APIs. So we are doing for mobile mobile knowledge now. So what we're trying to tell you is that if you have an API that you want to use, that you feel is good than you want to use, so let us know. So we would create a video on how to integrate it for you. That is after you've purchased the BBP. All right. So I'm just going to go through, show you how you're going to do that. Then we do some kind of test, and so that you're going to look at it and see what that would turn out to be. Okay. So I just need to show you a thing or two now. Sorry, because I need to bring I need to merge these two windows together. Okay. So now having merged those, so now we have, this is the front end of our VBP. Okay, because I'm not supposed to show you the address bar, but nevertheless that's the address bar. Yeah, so we have that, and you can see the amount I have left in there. Okay, so this is the admin area for the cable recharge. So this is for cable recharge from MOBILENIG. I think that name is, it will take a long while for me to get used to that name. So right now we have this that says customer validation. Now I'm just going to say something about the customer validation. The customer validation is something we've done for you before. Okay, you don't need to touch whatever we've set there for customer check. That's what you see as customer check. Okay, so it has Otexity there. So you are using Otexity's API to run the check. Okay, and why we did that is because that's the only way we can push out or push to you the customer check. So that it will make it universal. That's the only way it can be universal, or else it won't be universal. Okay, so right now you can check the customers, but you won't be able to purchase. Oh, it's saying I don't have an active API now, so I think I'll have to activate this API now, so that so I'm saving that, then I'm coming back here to reload. Okay, so you can see that error is gone. So I'm checking from GoTV now. Yeah, I think that's my GoTV number, so whatever that is. So I'm aware that these things have changed, so you'll have to use what you feel like using, so that your customers can know. You can see that it fetched out the thing for us. Okay, it fetched out our details, what we actually need. So not all APIs, not all cable purchasing API uses every of these details, but the point is that some of them use and some of them don't. Okay, some of them use the API and some of them don't use the API, which is what we're trying to let you know. Okay, this is what we're trying to let you know. So sorry, some of them use, okay, example now, some of them use customer number, some don't. Some use invoice, some don't. Some use reference, some don't. Some will go as far as getting the customer name, and some don't. Okay, so after aggregating all these things, that was what brought about this method. So I mentioned it before, earlier in the previous video series. So right now we are trying to configure the for DSTV and things like that. So we are not concerned anymore about the user validation. because we already have an alternative for that. So the command for purchasing is this. Like I said, that some will want product code, some will want the username, sorry, the customer name, some will want the customer number, some will go as far as getting prices, some will go as far as getting transaction ID. You can see what I'm talking about now. So different API sources accept different. You can confirm that from the series we did for VT pass configuration, the one we did for mobile airtime NG configuration, the one we did for Club Connect configuration. You can confirm everything we've said there. Okay, so those are the things we actually letting you know now. So right now, the API command for this says DSTV, right? It says bills, then DSTV, then something. Okay, now so I'm copying this now. Okay, I'm copying this. In fact, I'm going to create a notepad for it now, so that the way I've always been doing, so that we can see what we're talking about. So we have this. Let me copy it fully. We have this. All right. So now, for us to be able to work with this now, for us to be able to work with this, and just before I continue working with this, I'm going to go through the start times and the Go TV, so that we can get the, what's it called now? We can get their own URLs to be. Now we only have one. We only have one place, one field to fill for the 3 services. Okay, so which is what we're trying to do now for 3 services. So look at this. So now that, then for the start times, we should have done this thing on the same page. I don't know. So for start times also, we have this. You can see the way it is now. All right. So in fact, they've tried their best to make it look identical, so that it will be easy. That's what they actually think or thought. So well, actually, in the actual sense, it's they are a pain in the ass, really. Well, of course, you can't change what they've done for them. Okay, because a lot of people are utilizing that API, so it can be changed. So for now, this is all we deal with. Okay, so now from the look of things now, okay, we need to replace a lot of things here, because we have to harmonize. So with the way things are now, we have to harmonize this URL into one. Okay, so the first thing to do is have something like this. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to add the link to a text file. Okay, the link to a text file that for the configuration, so that you don't have to type everything we've typed here anymore. So I will have to edit other videos to add the various text files that we've used to create the API, so then you can contribute from there. But so that you can understand how the API is being set, that is why we are running this video now. So you can see now, so this will be one of our variables here. Okay, this will be served as one of our variables, and the variable is I don't know yet. That's number 1. Number 2, of course, you need to put your username down on your API key here. Then you have your smart number. Okay, you have your product code, which is what we are going to be inputting very soon. So how do we do that? So now let's go back to our login here that says, okay, what do we do? Now we've seen a lot of things that we need to add. So number 1, we need to replace this. This serves as the transaction ID, which is the order number. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, we'll be replacing that first with this. That's number 1. Then the other thing we'll be replacing is the customer name. So I'll have to write it out in this case. That's the customer name. Customer name. Then also you have the customer number. Okay. Then you have the plan code. So let's check to see what the plan code states. So the plan code can be the plan amount, can be, yeah, the plan code. No, sorry, the plan amount also. So we need to, it's actually different. So you have the plan amount and we have the smart number. So let's input the obvious ones. Smart number and smart, what is it again? Plan amount, yeah. Okay, then the last one is the product code, so which is what we are going to be looking at again also together. Over. Great. So as we were before, sorry, I had to pause the video for a while, so I'm back now. So you are looking at having how to configure it. So like I said, I've entered the complete version of it. So you have the service code here. So the service code is what will state the DSTV, the GoTV, the start times. Okay, then customer name, like I've said, then customer number, plan amount. Okay, then order number, right? So the next thing to look at right now is here. Or like I've always said, you can always leave this out because it's really not doing anything, but in case, that's why it's there, just in case. Okay, so your JSON, your cable code JSON, this one is just trying to tell us, okay, what the user will see on the front end and what they are going to be dealing with on the front end. Okay, so they will be seeing, I think, this, but when it is passed, this will be passed into the system. So it will run its check, it will pass this into the system alongside with some of this. Okay, then it will run through the system and check here for this amount and this. So as you have seen here, this says I'm copying this now because this is where we are going to be working more now. So this says service OT plan code, then says what again? Pardon me, please. So OT plan code, then API amount, then site amount, then API plan code, then API service code. So the way this is that you have your service here, which is your DSTV. So like I said, when the system gets this value from your user, it search for DSTV. Okay, then alongside also it's search for this also from here, so that it will try to pick it from here. Then it means that's if they chose that plan, so it will have to run through this, then do what is necessary. So then that's where it now copies this, which is service code, and on like that. Okay, so I'm just going to pick out a sample here so that we see what we have here. Okay, let's use this instead. So we have, so now what we have here is similar to what we have here. So it's only says service, of course, service is DSTV. Then the plan. So this plan code, yeah, what does this plan code do? This OT plan code. The OT plan code is just trying to tell us that, okay, if someone wants to use your API, okay, the identifier, the plan identifier would be this OT plan code. Okay, that's what that means. So right now it's not really doing anything like that. So it means that what I'm trying to say is that this can be changed to any code you want to change it to. Okay, so that means when you are giving out your cable API code or API link or API documentation to people, you would have to note how you identify your own plan code also on your platform. That's what it means. Okay, so now this one says API amount. So the amount the API will be charging for that plan code. Then the site amount, that's the amount you will be charging for that plan code. And the sample is 1650, which is 1550 naira, meaning that you are gaining 15 naira. Okay, so API plan code. This API plan code is, of course, the code the API is using to identify that plan on their site. Okay, then this one is the service API service code. So the service codes are different. Okay, the service codes are different. So with this being said, so now let's now tally everything we've gotten now. So here now says service code. So this is what will be replaced there. You can see DSTV. So that is, we are doing DSTV. So if you are to do GoTV, then it will be a GoTV thing. Look at it here. Can you see that? It will be a GoTV thing. So same thing for start times. All right. So now the site amount, the API amount. The API amount is always the plan amount. Okay, it's always the plan amount. Then API plan code is always the plan code, your product code for MOBILENIG'S. Okay, so the rest would fill itself in by itself. So after we generated something like this, so it will be grabbed, or it will be taken from it to complete the whole transaction. Okay, so now after that, having said that, I'm just going to copy what we have here now as our complete API thing. Okay, to here. So now with that, of course, you need to change this to your username and this to your API code. Okay, so I can't show you my API code. I should have done that, but I can't show you. But so I'm changing this name now to MOBILENIG'S. Okay, then I'm leaving this out because they don't use header and things like that. So this is always like that, so retain it. Then this one too should be retained. The only thing that should be tampered with is the pricing and this area. Okay, so now for this area, we don't really need to touch this much of this part, because this is for URL variable, and we don't need any URL variable for this. Don't need any URL variable for this API endpoint. Okay, we don't need any URL variable for this API endpoint. Which is something very important for us to note. Okay, so we can either leave it that way or modify it as we want. We can leave it that way or you modify it as we want. Okay, so having said that, so this can be DSTV also, if you like. Okay, DSTV. So everywhere you see multi-choice, put DSTV. So here, where you see multi-choice, here to put GoTV. Okay, and on like that. So that's that. Then here should be retained that way, start times, and because that's where it is. So what is the success code? The success code is always something that's unique. Okay, something unique to all of these services. Okay, right now I can see status successful, so I'm copying that for now. So but before I can confirm that that's what we want, I'm going to check for DSTV. Sorry, I need to connect back my internet. So I'm going to check for DSTV. I'm going to check for GoTV. So if we have that word successful, then that would be our API response. Okay. Oh, great! We have that too on DSTV. I think we should have that too on GoTV. So that should. So that's it. So it forms our success code. Okay, so we have it there now, successful. So we'll be saving this for now, because I'm still going to take us through the API codes, okay, for that. So now look at the package they have. Look at the product code. The product code says GoTV Lite. The price is 410 naira. So I'm configuring GoTV now. So for GoTV, okay, for GoTV, like I said, this one should change to GoTV. So for this now, this says 410, right? Yeah, 410 GoTV Lite, 410 plus convenience fee, which is 15 naira. So that's 460. Okay, I think that's okay the way it is. Then the other one says GoTV. What is that again? GoTV NG. Yeah, GoTV NG1. That's 1640. GoTV NG1. Okay, that's 1640. Then plus the the convenience fee. That's the amount. Then the other one says GoTV NG2. You get, then that amount says 2560, I think 2560. So plus the amount 2660. Okay, 2660. Okay, so the last one says GoTV Max. I think that does not change, which is 3600. Oh, it did change. So 36, then 3650. Okay, so that is that now for GoTV. So I've changed GoTV now. You can see the way I've done it. So you will have to change the other ones to the way I've done it also. Right. So now what I'm going to change again here is for the GoTV. So I'm going to look for where the GoTV started. So the GoTV started from here. Do you notice this slash here? So the GoTV started from here also. So I'll have to change it. Well, this is the system's way of identifying that we are working with GoTV. Okay, so you can leave it that way. All right, that's GoTV Lite. Okay, so what is the amount for the API, which is 410? Then the amount we are charging is 460. Okay, then it's GoTV Lite, right? And that's that. Then the other one says GoTV V. It was supposed to be GoTV Value, but right now it's kind of another thing. So we can name it any name we want here. Okay, so but here it has to change to GoTV NJ1. Okay, then here, see, let me just copy out the GoTV for you so that you see what I'm doing here. So you have it here. So everything is here right now. So I'm changing this because right now it's not GoTV Value anymore. So it's GoTV N now, which is Ninja, right? So that's the name I want to call it now. That's why I'm changing it to that. So the amount is 1740, right? Then now this one is 1790. Then this one stays that way. Then this one stays that way. Then this one says GoTV P. That's GoTV Plus. So we are changing that to GoTV Jolly, I think. So that's GoTV J now for us. So the amount is 2560. Okay. Then the actual amount in the real world will be 2610, I think. Oh, was that the amount we put here? 2610. Oh, we used 260. I just added 100 directly. Don't mind me. So 2610, right? So that's that. Then I'm sorry. So where is our notepad again? So now we have that. Then for the last one, it says 360. You know, it is still. You know, it is still what's it called? It is still it is still M. So that's why we are doing that like that. So still 650. So we have that left there. So I'm just going to copy this back to that part. So that's what we got for GoTV. So I only configured GoTV here, okay? So you'll have to configure the rest yourself. Alright? So I'm saving this now. But even after saving it, we won't get the actual, it won't give us what we need or what we want. Okay? It won't give us what we want. Let me just explain something before I go again. You can see that this, from what we have here, we have the service code, which is for the, so this will be replaced here. GoTV Max would be the plan, code. Then the plan amount will be 3,600, which is here. Then this one will be provided by the system, and this one also. Okay, so that's how it completes the whole API thing. Okay, so now so that's what we have for mobile airtime NG. Configure it the way we've talked about now. Then you shouldn't have any problem, except you did not follow the guidelines. But you can always contact us if you have any issue configuring. You can always contact us if you have any issue configuring the APIs. Okay, so just let us know. Let us know so that we know the next step to take, and just let us know. There's always somebody out there that does not know how to configure, so we would actually love to assist the person to do so. Okay, so you can see that I've configured the one for the GoTV NG one. Alright, so the same thing applies to, so you can apply this one too. And let's check for DSTV. I don't know, it just disconnects by itself, and like that. So yeah, so you can see now it says DSTV Paddy, but it says NLT SE36. Can you see that? And on and on and on and on. So in as much as how many you want to put on your server. So you can put enough of it on your server. It depends on how much or how many you want to put. Okay, so I think that's that for mobile Nige, right? So take care, see you in the next video. Bye.